Hey everyone, welcome back to Limit Breaker Fitness. Monty here again, and this is Bruno. He wants some attention. Bruno, stop it. I'm doing a video. Sorry about that, guys. He's adorable, but he's really needy. Like, really needy. Anyway, Limit Breaker Fitness, Monty, yada yada. Today we're going to talk about the quads. Not these quads. I know they're a lot of fun, but not today. So we're going to take these guys, get them out of here, and we're going to talk about these guys. The quadriceps. Now, you probably can tell from the name, quad meaning four, there's going to be four muscles involved. The first one is the rectus femoris. This is the muscle that's going to be on the front. The second muscle is the vastus lateralis. This is going to be the muscle that's on the outside. 3, the vastus medialis. This is going to be the muscle that's located on the inside. And finally, 4, the vastus intermedius. Now, you can't see it in the diagram here because this muscle is going to be laying down underneath that rectus femoris. Now, what can you tell me about this diagram? You see that rectus femoris? It attaches up at the hip, while everything else attaches to the femur. This is going to be important later, but all these muscles come down and they form the quadriceps tendon. The quadriceps tendon then goes to the patella, which then goes to the patellar tendon and down to the tibia or the shin bone. These muscles' primary function is going to be knee extension, or basically straightening the knee joint. Now, take a look at that rectus femoris again. See how it attaches up at the hip? It's also going to be involved with hip flexion, which means this muscle group is going to be involved in any activity that's going to involve both hip flexion and knee extension. Running, jumping, squatting, walking, all of these activities that we do every day, this muscle group is going to be heavily involved in them. Now, how do we train the quadriceps? Well, the primary function is knee extension, so that's going to be the motion that we need to do when we're training them. So you're probably thinking the leg extension machine, and yes and no, you're partially right. I have a whole video I'm working on about the leg extension and the pros and cons of it, and I'm not going to get into it too much right now, but a little bit of a spoiler alert. The answer is yes and no. For some people, it could be good. For some people, it could not be. It's not a one-size-fits-all, and not just because some people are way too tall for the leg extension machine. Better than that, we're going to have the squat. The squat is a great motion. It's one of the fundamental movements, and it's really going to help us work those quadriceps. Now, maybe you're trying to preferentiate the quads. Well, a TRX squat is great for that. By using the TRX, we can position our body in a way where we're putting a lot of the tension on those quads without putting too much of a strain on the knee joint. Finally, I like to do the Bulgarian split squat. Now, you can't load this exercise up the way you could with a regular squat, but what's nice about this is there's going to be a lot of balance involved in it, and it's kind of a 2-for-1. So maybe you can't get the overload that you would with a barbell squat, but it's going to be a great way to help that functionality of the muscles. That's really it, guys. It's a lot of muscles, but it's not complicated. They all just work together to extend that knee, and the rectus femoris is going to be involved with hip flexion, amongst other muscles that we'll get into later. So, as always, like, share, subscribe. Maybe I did it right that time. I'll check it in editing. And leave a comment with any questions you got, any exercises, any meal plan questions, any recipes. Notification bell, a lot of content coming. And most importantly, my email, it's going to be right here. It's going to be down below. Send me an email and I'll work with you. We'll get you on a training program. We'll get you on a meal plan. And whatever your goal is, I got you. I'm here to help you. So, that's all there is to it, guys. See you later.